Elites, welcome back. I know y'all shocked, like damn, here it is, part 5. But hey, let's start it off with this. My last, actually, I'll say my last Xbox game. This right here, Jet Set Radio Future. And to me, a unique title. Love the soundtrack. Very different for its time. It was not a bad game at all. Case still intact. Book, manual. Oops, I believe part 1 is on Xbox Live Arcade. I think it is. But if you never played this, I recommend playing it. Hell, download the demo of part 1 on Xbox Live Arcade just to get an idea of how it is. You know, you're part of this gang, you go around vandalizing Tokyo. You know, it has a little tiny plot twist to it, but it's pretty cool. That's just the Xbox. Now, on to my other stack, which is the GameCube. That's right. The Theliteaces has, well, half the GameCube. I mean, hell, the Wii U can play GameCube games. Let's start off with this. Phantasy Star Online, episode 1 and 2. Phantasy Star Online, I grew up with. You know, I grew up with Phantasy Star back on Sega Genesis. So when they released this, actually they released part 1. This is part 1 and 2. Actually, part 1 and 2 plus. This, it just had damn near everything to me. Make your own character. For actually pick different races, then make your own character. As you can see, split screen up to 4 players. Up to 4 players. And these are all different races. You could pick the Humar, the Ranger, got there with the gun. You got the androids. I forget the name of the androids. They actually have a name. I'm telling you, man, this, go to different worlds. This was my Elder Scrolls back then. This was my Diablo. I mean, look at that. And when you pick these classes, these are just their default appearances. You get to customize exactly you get to customize exactly how you want them to look. Not much to show on this black and white book. Okay, here we go. You have the Humar, the Humoral, the Hucast, Hucasil, the Raymar, the Raymarl, Raycast. Me, of course, you know, I was the Humor. I had to go with the melee. My brother used the one with the guns. I think my cousin, yeah, what my cousin was. This was a good title, man. I mean, and growing up with Phantasy Star, I could really see, as far as the items, the weapons, how they put everything in here for nostalgic reasons. It wasn't connected. It wasn't connected to Phantasy Star 1, 2, 3, or 4. But you know, this was its own world. You know, you go online with it, go offline. Very, very beautiful game. And they announced a Phantasy Star Online Part 2. Don't get it confused. Say episode 1 and 2, but they announced a Part 2 of this. So far, only on PC, but so help me God, if it comes to Wii U or 360, that shit will be mine. All right. On to the next title. We have Metroid Prime, the first one. Now, as I already showed you in the last video, Metroid Prime 3 on Wii. As you can see, this started it. The Metroid Prime, it started out on GameCube. This one, everyone was very skeptical, but as you can see, it did very good. Very good. Okay, we got Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Or Ecos, whatever you want to call it. And she went through so many different armors, man, throughout her series. Damn. A very, very, very good game. You know, like I said, Nintendo, well, no company really, but especially Nintendo, they do not half-ass, you know, their characters. And we have aggressive Inline. Now, I know some of you are thinking, like, what? There's some Elite Ace to play. But let me tell you, man, I was never crazy about Tony Hawk. Because I'm not too crazy about skateboarding. I mean, I'm all about rollerblading. A little trivia fact, the Elite Ace does know how to rollerblade. Yeah, that's right. I'm black and rollerblades. It's something I get down with. So don't act all shocked and surprised. But before this came out, I remember this was rumored to be titled Chris Edwards Aggressive Inline. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Chris Edwards. I did love this soundtrack. Too bad Acclaim is over. You know, they're done. They're dead. And to me, this was from watching my cousin. He has damn near every Tony Hawk, and for a long time, this seemed way more challenging than Tony Hawk. Yes, I never played a Tony Hawk, but from watching him play it, then me playing this, and then he eventually got this on PS2, and he seen exactly what I was talking about. All right, Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron Part 3. A masterpiece. This game it still looks good. They were so authentic. I mean, when you get to play as Luke and run across Hoth and go up that AT-AT or AT-AT, slice open the belly and throw that grenade up in it, just like how he did in the movie, man. To play that, it was no cinematic, it was no button sequence thing. You had to play that part. I mean, yeah, the co-op unlockables, play as Darth Vader, this everything. Down there, this is one of my all-time favorite Star Wars games. If you are a Star Wars fan and you own a Wii or a GameCube and do not have this, then shame on you, or you should have had it. That's why it's kind of messed up that the Wii U will not support GameCube backwards compatibility. So might be yeah, it's gonna be a messed up situation for me. Now on to Mega Man Anniversary Collection. I'm telling you, I'm a Mega Man fan. This part is dedicated to all the Mega Man fans. All Mega Man fans, stand up. You know, make some noise. Right here, I had to get this because if you go online and try to buy Mega Man 1 through 8, you know how much money you're gonna come out of? Like near mint conditions. True enough, those say some people prefer the original ones, but technically the Mega Man 1 on here, it's the same damn Mega Man 1. But I understand they're saying they want the original NES case, the original NES book, the original NES cartridge. But hell's bells, it's still the same damn thing. Classic. You got beat. And this, man, I don't care, man. These Mega Mans are harder than these new games today. I do not care. No, I want you to do something for me again. For all of you real gamers who have played these original Mega Mans before and who still play current games now, click the thumbs up if you agree that these old Mega Mans are harder than these new titles. I mean, I done went through Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 on Insane. All of them on Insane. Check my achievement status, think I'm BSing. But this, I have not beaten every Mega Man. Like, I can beat Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 on Insane. I can beat all these other titles on Veteran and realistic modes. But these Mega Man games, man, it's just something about them. But I know who to blame. Hey, now tell me if y'all ever heard of this, man. I never heard of this. If Mega Man starts falling, press, you know, right there, diagonal left, diagonal right, you might be able to save his life. What the hell is that? Dr. Light, Eddie Flip Top, Beat Roll, forget his name. Some little toy, costume, Mega Man comics, Mega Man X, Axel, Zero. Now, I know y'all remember this cartoon, man. In my neck of the woods, this would come on Sunday mornings. I never even knew about it. One time, me and my brother was cleaning up the room. Actually, no, we was cleaning up the den. He cut the TV on, like, damn, like, what the hell? We was all into it. But yeah, Mega Man X collection. Get that game. Also get this, the Mega Man X collection. I was really excited for this. 7 games in one. Of course, this one does not have the freaking book, but 7 games in one. Classic size going out. Yeah, experience action pack. And I want y'all to check out something right here. A lot of y'all probably don't even remember this right there. That Mega Man racing game. Mega Man Battle and Chase. Right here. Exclusive in the future. Mega Man Battle and Chase racing game. Never before released in the US. But you know what you gotta do to unlock this? I've never unlocked it. That's right, I've never unlocked it. Mega Man, the original Mega Mans are harder than X's, but X games, oh god. Yeah. So, if you are a true Mega Man fan and you don't own these, if you have a Wii and a GameCube and you don't own these and you're a true Mega Man fan, you need to do some rethinking. Now, on to Beautiful Joe. Alright, Beautiful Joe, with the way this art style is, the character design, I know I rag on and I cannot stand One Piece art style for nothing. And then I know you look at this and like, damn, this looks crazy as hell. This came out a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago. Side scrollers are pretty much dead. I remember when a demo was released for GameCube. GameCube rarely gets demos. When a demo got released for GameCube, this demo was on it. And I'm like, huh, Capcom made a side scroller. I'm like, what is this about? You know, side scrolling beat 'em up at that. I played the demo. I love the schematics, the mock speed, you know, the jumping. The story was kind of simple and a little bit cheesy, like what the, you know, it's just in the movies. But when, yeah, you do that mock speed and the way you can upgrade Badu moves, other modes, everything came together and it really did work. And I'm gonna tell you why. That mock speed and that slow motion, I thought that was just for combat, just for him. It affects the whole world, like the whole gaming world. So for example, okay, they're not on the cover, but there was an enemy where, oh yeah, that's the evil Joe. There was, well, he's like an evil Joe. There's an enemy on here with propellers on his back. If you slow it down, his propeller will slow down, he will fall down. As he's falling down, I will uppercut him. And you know, or if you speed it up, his propeller moves too fast, he go flying everywhere. I thought that was cool. And Beautiful Joe Part 2. That's right, Part 1 sold well enough to where they made a sequel. I did pick this up. They added more modes, more moves. There go his girl. More action, more enemies, more beautiful. I mean, hell, he's on Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I think he's on Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, he is. He is. So, that was the, you know, it was fun. And here we have Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. I showed this briefly in my Metal Gear Solid HD collection. The book isn't in here also. They did this very well. They took all the features from Twin Snakes. I mean, not Twin Snakes, but Sons of Liberty, and put it in here. I mean, and you can see it still doesn't look that bad. They put in a graphical update, aim down the sight, just like on Twin Snakes. I mean, damn, Sons of Liberty. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they were not BSing right here with all new breathtaking cutscenes. I'm telling you. Look at that. They actually hired a fight choreographer from one of the some famous movie. I forget the name. Martial arts movie. I think it's a Chinese movie or Japanese movie. The fight scenes between Snake and Gray Fox, and also between Gray Fox and Liquid when Liquid was in the Metal Gear. It was beautiful. The way this wasn't just some updated graphics and it brought to, no, this is beautiful. This was how, I believe this is how Metal Gear Solid should have been. I really do. But if you're a Metal Gear fan and you own the GameCube and the Wii and you don't have this, okay. You better believe it. Sonic Collection. Sonic Gems Collection. Now this one right here, it has some of the rares of the rares. 9 titles from the Sonic the Hedgehog library, of course, include arcade, Sega CD, and Sega Saturn. Yes, it said arcade, and 6 bonus Game Gear classics. So, not only do I get Sonic CD, it has Sonic Fighters, Sonic R. I used to have Sonic R originally, and you have some of these rare ones. So, all in all, with me having the Sonic, you've seen the 360 Sonic All-Star, this one right here. With me having this with all the Sonics, plus this, you know, which I feel if you're a Sonic fan, you should get this. Also, I have Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. You know, they had extra missions in here. You know, they had, you can tell it did look better on GameCube. I will say that it did look better on GameCube. You did see the difference. What they added in, it did make things fun. Then I have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. This one was pretty cool. I didn't take full advantage of with that Game Boy Advance and all that stuff. This one doesn't have the book. But yeah, I have that and Resident Evil 0. Technically, where they say it all began. 2-disc set, still have the book. To me, this was the hardest Resident Evil. Yes, the hardest Resident Evil, because you have to play as 2 people. If one of them dies, it's game over. You have to tell one to stay here, go down this hallway, go up this ladder, switch back to her, hit this switch. I mean, and the AI was not all that, you know, like the best. See, before the matching, before the disaster, evil is born. This is where it all started, man. I'm telling you. Good game. Graphics still look good. Very hard, but good game. And then on top, after 0, was the first one, Resident Evil 1. To me, graphics still look good. Good graphics. First time I seen these graphics, man, I was blown away. Chris, Jill, Resident Evil has come a long way. Damn, if you look at Chris now, look at him. I look on 6, night and day. Hell, even part 5. But yep, Elites, right there. Let's see, we're going in 17 minutes into this. That was my GameCube collection. So I'm gonna end it right here and go on to part 6. Alright, this is the Elite Ace signing out.